AJ Rosenbohm, the NOLA fly guy here. We're going to tie a fly today that I created about a year ago or so for targeting carp in the canals in the greater New Orleans area. It's called the Carp Nugget. This is the little fly that we're going to tie today. It's a pretty straightforward pattern, but it really, really works well. As you can see from some of the previous video, we catch a lot of carp, and this is probably the top producing color that we catch in all the colors. So we're going to start off with an A-Rex FW551 jig hook in a size 6. We're going to be using fluorescent orange 6/0 thread. Lay a little thread base down to get started. Clip off the tag end. And we're going to use some hairline medium fluorescent orange bee chain eyes. And we're going to tie those down right where the hook bends. This helps the fly to kind of stand up when you cast it. It's a slow sinking fly, so it'll get down. And most of the carp that we're targeting are in fairly shallow water, no deeper than 2 feet. So it'll get down to the area where they're feeding. Use some X wraps and some donut wraps to lock those eyes in place. So take your thread and bring it back right past the bend of the hook, right about this spot right here. And then we're going to tie in some fluorescent fire orange ultra chenille from Hairline. That's what we're using. We're going to strip off some of the fibers to expose the core to lock it in. We're going to tie it in right there. And I like to cut it off about 3/4 to 1 inch long. Then you can take a lighter or a torch, and I just burn the tip a little bit to keep it from unraveling. So then what we're going to do is we're going to create a dubbing loop at the back of the hook, right at the tying point. And we're going to bring our thread all the way back forward to right behind the bee chain eyes. As you throw a 1/2 inch in right here, and we'll take our bobbin rest and hang our thread right over there to keep it out of our way. So you can get your dubbing loop tool. I like the Smayin tool. Nice heavy tool. And there's a couple different types of dubbing that you can use. You can use Pat Cohen's carp dubbing. What I've been using lately, and I really, really like, is the Fly Tyer's Dungeon Crap Dubbing, KRAP dubbing. It's nice and buggy. It's got some little rubber legs in it. It's got a lot of flash in it. And we're going to create a dubbing noodle right here. So we're going to load that up. Probably want to make about, a 3 to 4 inch long dubbing noodle. Remember, when we're putting dubbing in a loop, you don't want to put too much. You don't want to overcrowd it, because I like to stand by the old credo of less is more. So when we get about 3 or 4 inches of dubbing in there, let's go ahead, hold our thread, and we'll spin up that loop. I'm not going to worry about combing it out right now. So using the handy All-Sable speed crank on my Renzetti vise, I'll wind that up to the head. Get a little thicker at the head. So when you get that there, we're going to tie it off. I like to do 3 wraps behind and 2 in front, and it really locks it down nice and solid. So what we do from there is we're going to take our thread, jump it over to the hook eye, throw a 5 or 6 turn whip finish on it. Lock that in and cut off the excess thread. Now, I like to throw a little UV on it. I personally use UV Craft Ultra Thin Clear. Really, really like it. It sets really, really quick. 4 or 5 seconds on the with the torch, and it is locked in. It is very, very low odor. Cures really hard. No tack to it at all. So 4 or 5 seconds on that side, 4 or 5 seconds on this side. Then I like to take a little dubbing brush and just kind of comb it out. Make it look nice and buggy. So we've had great success. My buddy Chase Smith, who chases carp almost every day, loves this fly. This was the same fly that the team that won the Dirty Carp tournament back in April of 2025, they had the most success on. And real simple, straightforward pattern. It's something you can easily tie up. So get out there, tie it up, and go chase some of those big carp.